And we're back. Wrestling in Mom's Basement, Patrick Young, Joe Venuto. We're continuing with this year's Royal Rumble 2018. Joe?
Nakamura gets the post-match interview and says he wants AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Which put a smile on every Smark's face.
Shane and Brian are friends again. See what I mean by they dropped the storyline. Celebrating Nakamura's Rumble, and Shane and Steph are there. Kurt and Steph were there, and they're sad pandas. Just reading what I'm working with. Angle says roll.
It's from 4-1 One Mania,
yes,
by the way.
So I'm literally reading what I'm working with here. Angle says Roll has point. No, sounds like someone saying. Angle says Roll has planned all for tonight, still including the Women's Rumble. Roll Tag Team Championship match. Sheamus and Cesaro versus champion Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Rollins, Sheamus to begin. Cesaro tags in. Rollins hits a run and a dropkick. Sheamus and Rollins controls until the distraction. Allowing the challenger to come out to double team Rollins and Cesaro posts to Jordan. Rollins looks back and hits a dive and checks on Jordan. That allows Sheamus to attack Rollins back in. Sheamus is on top and hits the close on the ropes, covered for 2. Trainers check on Jordan as the challengers take the heat. Rollins fights back and leaps in his head as Sheamus on Cesaro hit clothesline double team follows. And Sheamus picks up some near falls. More double team follows and Rollins again kicks out too. Jordan is still down on the floor as Rollins slowly fights back. Sheamus posts himself, and Rollins also retired, but Jordan still on the floor. Rollins fights off Cesaro and his Slim Blade, and then the blockbuster. Rollins' suplex then does the deal with the Falcon Arrow. Sheamus cuts him off, tags in, takes shots on top of Rollins, fights with the white noise. Cesaro joins in, and he and Rollins trade strikes out. Cesaro is dumped to the mat. Rollins gets the high fly flow, both Jordan is alive. Tagging in, but still selling head injury. He tags her back out. Rollins is pissed, down to fight down his own. He is coordinated, but Sheamus tags in, has a broken, the bar finishes him off, and regain the titles.
Again, for a pseudo handicap match, I thought this was really good. I really do like the story and the continuing separation of Jordan and Seth. Barring from any injuries, keeping anybody out, which apparently there were reportedly a lot in this match.
There's definitely 2.
Yeah.
Sheamus and Jordan. There may be a third with Seth.
Yeah. I thought there was a nice story being told, and again, barring any injuries, maybe Seth and Jordan get a nice end to their angle, I guess you can call it, soon.
The work was pretty good.
Yeah.
Rollins worked his ass off. They told a good story, but this is where my grade for the match falls. They did it till like complete silence live. The crowd didn't care. This would have been more better positioned where the handicap match was to open the show.
Yeah.
This is where I was fearing when the Rumble match being put there, because that burnt the crowd out at this point. And the fans didn't care about anything they did here, so. Which is a shame, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
I did like the idea behind it, though, as it will continue Jordan's heel turn.
Yes.
To blame Rollins for the loss, however. It did cover Jordan's neck injury, I think he's working on. It was kind of hard to watch out the silence.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Had this taken place earlier, I think the crowd would have been more behind such babyface moments. And the fight and story and all that.
I actually ended up giving it a D-.
I give it a C- because of the crowd.
Okay.
Next, the Universal Championship match, Champion Brock Lesnar vs. Kane vs. Braun Strowman. It's a demolition derby, very the belt. Kane is chosen on Brock, but Strowman cuts him off. Lesnar brings in a chair and then takes out Kane, but Strowman punches out Hussein and tosses Brock. Strowman now tosses Brock into the barricades and attacks both with the steel steps. Strowman's his table, slides in the ring and steps one up and then the other. Strowman chokeslams Kane, and Brock is back and has a trio of Germans, but Strowman and Power slams him for a table. Kane makes save, Kane and puts Strowman for a table and has a chokeslam and covers for 2. As Brock makes save F5 on Kane, then Strowman breaks up, hitting a German on Brock. Strowman and tosses Brock into the barricade, now dismantling on the announce tables. Brock fights back, F5 and Strowman from the announce table. Brock then topples over and on announce table on Strowman. Kane now attacks, but he is at 5 onto a table. It doesn't break, but then Fallon collapses. Strowman is alive, back in the ring, power slams Brock, but doesn't cover. He hits another and Kane and takes him on chair shots. Brock F5, Kane wins.
I think this match is an example of why Brock Lesnar, I think, needs more of an AJ Styles than a Kane in a match. Because it felt like any other big guy match. It felt like a much better version of him versus Strowman from what it was,
No
No
Mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a better version of that because they were actually allowed to destroy tables and hit each other with weapons. Again, not great. Maybe Lesnar and Strowman don't have great chemistry together, which is kind of worrisome because that may actually be a potential Mania match. I'm still leaning towards Lesnar and Roman, though, but it's possible. Yeah. It's a possible opponent Lesnar could have had.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
At this point.
Exactly.
In between the two.
Again, better. It's a much better version of Strowman and Lesnar from last year.
This was okay. Slow.
Yeah.
Brawl. But the
Thank God Kane took the pin too.
But the crowd was still largely dead. It did go a bit too long.
Yeah.
11 minutes. On a 6-hour show, that's a bit too long for this match.
Yeah.
And there was no real drama in terms of Lesnar losing the belt because he has to be strong for Roman's latest coronation, which at this point clearly is better chemistry with Roman and his Braun. And since it's WrestleMania, right with the match, it's guaranteed to at least be good.
I ended up getting this match a C-.
C-. Well, it was much better than Brock and Braun.
Yeah.
Post-match, Strowman yells at Brock saying he didn't beat him. 30 Women's Royal Rumble match. Before I get to this, I was told by Isaiah and everybody I'm working live at the Royal Rumble that the crowd was dead for this match.
Yeah, that's surprising to me because the place was at. Yeah.
Not as hot for the men's, but hot for peers of the match, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being on my feet the entire time, just about the entire time, like the men's match.
Right, so.
I remember there being big reactions for the surprise entrance.
Yes.
So it's strange. It's strange to hear.
Third woman Royal match, Maria Menounos does the ring Nelson, as Stephanie joins commentary with Michael Cole and Corey. From what I heard, Stephanie was just like spitting out facts about each competitor. She wasn't really in the way, so.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's plus
it's much better than I thought it was.
She was mentioning history, though, they said a lot. And China, too. Sorry, did that come awkward out for me off her point of China? Like,
yeah,
like,
it kind of
does.
does. Yeah.
Anyhow, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte came out to watch the match as well. Banks and Lynch started off. Banks was in Wonder Woman gear, while Lynch was sporting new gear as well. They worked nice back for Robin Sharp, both looking for submissions, and Sandoff worked into a double down, and number 3 is Logan. She attacks both, take control. Backstage, Lynch for elimination, but Logan headbutts Banks. She now works over Lynch in the corner. Number 4 is Rose. She and Banks work back and forth. Rose looks for elimination. Banks looks for rollback as Leah with a take. Number 5 is Leah, who had on her arm all the woman that couldn't be in part of
Yeah.
She got a great reaction.
Yeah, she did live. I don't know how it came across on TV, though.
And brawl with Banks and Lynch. Rose attacked from behind, I believe, fight back, landing ground strikes. Rose cuts off Leah, but Leah manages to eliminate her. Number 6 is Kairi Sane. She runs wild, hitting the slide. Hits the slide D on Leah. I finished the slide elbow, but whatever. Slide D or something else. Sane up top and takes out Logan. She works over Banks. Heads to the top and hits the elbow to Banks. Number 7 is Tamina. As Sane hits the elbow on Lynch, super kick to Sane and another to Lynch. Leah cuts forward with DT, twists her feet to Banks. And to Lynch, Leah heads up top and hits a moonsault. Woman Banks to Lynch. Leah tosses Tamina, but Lynch then tosses her to booze.
Yeah, Leah got Becky booed. That should be a surprise.
Number 8 is Brooke. She and Lynch battle as she takes her down and attacks. Brooke attacks Zayn and eliminates her at 9. And eliminates her. Number 9 is Tori Wilson. She attacks Brooke, and then Banks. Logan cuts her off, but Banks makes a save. Tori eliminates Brooke. Number 10 is DeVille. Don't know why we're calling them by the last names only, but she rushes in and attacks Banks.
And it's literally on the 401s like that way, so. She
rushes in attacking Banks. Lynch cuts her off. Lynch almost tossed, but hangs on. DeVille works over Logan and eliminates Tori. Lynch attacks at number 11 is Morgan. She attacks Lynch right away and then Banks. The double stop follows and Logan joins in. They try to toss Banks. Number 12 is Molly Holly. Molly runs wild bit and tosses Logan. Molly goes up top and hits a freaking Molly around on to Banks. Number 13 is Lana. Banks and Molly have rolled to the floor. She's attacked by Liv and DeVille. Lana fires up and attacks both. Number 14 is Michelle McCool. She attacks Lana right away and takes out Liv. She then works over DeVille and eliminates her and Liv. Molly's back and attacks. McCool tosses her, but Lana attacks. McCool tosses her. Lynch is back, and number 15 is Riot. She attacks Banks. Riot almost eliminated, but fires back as Lynch attacks. Banks fights elimination. Bowser McCool. Number 16 is Vicky Guerrero. She yells, "Excuse me" a lot, and monologues. They all attack and toss her out. Number 17 is Carmella. Vicky attacks her and lays her out with the briefcase. Banks works over McCool, so as Lynch works over Ruby. Number 18 is Natalya. She drops her coat on Carmella, but Carmella attacks. Carmella in and lays in super kicks. Number 19 is Kelly. Natalya tried to toss her and field, and meanwhile Kelly tried to climb the roof.
It made me look better on TV, but it didn't look good live the way she was trying to avoid elimination.
Then Kelly and Michelle worked back and forth. Kelly went for the head scissors and fell. Michelle had to pick her up and put Kelly on her head, on her own head. It was rough. And Natalya eliminated Michelle. Number 20 is Naomi. She hits a run on Natalya and aids attack on the others. Banks cuts her, but Naomi catches her with a kick. Lynch now takes her out of missile drop kick. Lynch follows with exploders, but Ruby eliminates her after 31 minutes. Becky. That was a sad moment for me. Number 21 was Miss Jackie. She attacks Banks and then Ruby and Kelly. She and Natalya attack Kelly. Number 22 is Nia Jax. Jax tosses Jackie and then Kelly, who she spun off her. Ruby attacks, but Jax press slams her to the buckles and eliminates her. Naomi attacks. Speedball kicks follow. Jax cuts off a power bomb and Naomi's toss, but the others catch her as she heads to the barricade. Number 23 is Ember Moon. She's all taped up from the night before. She attacks Jax. Hits a springboard kick and looks to eliminate her. Jax just tosses her across the ring. Naomi walks back and gets a rolling cheer, uses her hands to walk the steps. She's back in it, heads up top, high cross, and Jax touches her and eliminates her. Number 24 is Beth Phoenix. She faces off with Jax and 8 trade strikes. Jax misses a charge and Beth feels power up, but Beth hoists her up. But Jax fights her off. Natalya makes a save and sends Jax through the ropes, and they hug. Natalya turns on her and eliminates Beth. Carmella is back, and number 25 is Asuka. Carmella runs from her by a dozen lanes as Asuka runs wild. And Moon rolls back in. Asuka laughs at her. Moon battles back and hits the Eclipse. They're still down a big pop. Asuka attacks the arm and eliminates Moon. Number 26 is Mickie James. She runs wild for a bit, but Asuka cuts her off. Number 27 is Nikki. Nikki attacks Carmella. Banks cuts her off, but Nikki fires back with the disaster kick and spear Natalya. Carmella attacks, hits the Bronco Buster. Nikki fights back and Nikki eliminates her. I'm talking about bad performers for the current woman. God. Carmella.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't look that great.
Asuka cuts off Nikki, and number 28 is Brie. She basically Nikki and runs wild with Ron these shows. Jax is back, but gets dropkicked back to the floor. Nikki and Brie work on Natalya, and number 29 is Bayley. She attacks the Bellas, and then attacks Natalya. Asuka cuts her off, and number 30 is Trish. She got a huge pop. She looked fantastic.
Yeah, she did.
Out of all the legends, she's trying to win a bid. Well, like she didn't lose a step at all. I think.
Yeah.
Her
and Rochelle, I would say.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah. Michelle had a little bit of happy feet.
Yeah.
Like she got so excited that she didn't really know what to do next.
Yeah, Lita looked good too. She just looked a little tired by the end.
Yeah.
But she hasn't wrestled a match since 2006. Trish tagged the title right away, and then the attack the Bellas, chops followed, then the double satisfaction bulldog. The head scissors and Billy follows. She and Mickey face off to the big pop and start throwing strikes. Mickey hit the super kick, counter the head scissors, but Trish eliminates her. Jax is back and runs her over, and they all attack Jax. Then Nia roared and threw them off as Nia started to kick ass. Asuka and Trish attacking the Bells. Everyone's attacking. Jax was going. Banks and toss Bailey. Natalya attacked Trish. And lots of start shooting. Trish fights and runs out. Trish eliminates Natalya. Banks and Trish face off. Trish mocks Sasha. And this Sasha's taunt better than Sasha. Because Trish has a body. And real here. Sasha cuts off the bulldog and eliminates Trish to makes it heat. Asuka and Sasha face off. And now Sasha and the Bellas attack Asuka. The Bellas work double teams. Sasha joins in. They work around Asuka in the corner. Sasha slaps her around. But the Bellas eliminate Sasha after 54 minutes, making her down in this match. The Bellas attack Asuka, but Asuka fights them all. She then kicks the shit out of both. And she's fired out. Brie is almost tossed to save herself. Nikki hits Asuka with the TKO and then eliminates Brie. Asuka heads up top and hits the missile dropkick. Nikki fires out a kick, picks up Asuka and looks to toss her. But Asuka hangs on, Nikki lays her forearms, charges but runs a dirty kick. And Asuka pulls Nikki to the apron. Asuka kicks out Nikki's leg for the elimination.
I'm gonna say the men's Rumble was better wrestled, definitely.
Yes.
However, I did like this Rumble. I probably even liked it more than I was live. I guess I finally got to see like all the women that didn't necessarily get the appreciation they had before get appreciation. Like Michelle.
Dana
no.
Lana.
I meant like Molly Holly, Michelle, Beth, in a way. It was real cool to see them again after not seeing them for years. It was great to see Trish and Lita back. And it was great that Asuka also won, too, as well. Again, it was... I would probably say it's not as well worked as the men's match. However, I had a lot of fun with this. Probably about the same amount of fun in the two matches.
The only thing I'm going to say bad here is it's kind of telling with the book and the main roster. Mine's Asuka, Sasha, Becky, Natalya, Mickey, and Bailey, and Nia.
Who else was supposed to win it?
No, the rest got no reaction. But like the Legends and Ember and Kyrie blew out their reactions.
That's true.
The only main roster woman they got in reaction were the ones I just mentioned.
Yeah.
So that's kind of telling.
Yeah.
But the woman had a lot to overcome here. First, the crowd was dead for the last two matches. The fact that the guys killed it.
Yeah.
Also, the fact this was their first Rumble match. And I had a ton of... It was pretty much showing for the whole build-up. Because WWE was more worried about
making
promoting its history.
Instead of making a good match.
But with that being said, I feel like this was the first gimmick match the women have done in this woman's evolution. Where they actually delivered a great match.
Yeah.
And again, the layout, like the men's, was a big part of that. I don't know who put this one together.
Yeah.
But the layout of this one was good. Sasha worked the Iron Woman's role, and Becky got a ton of time. Those two definitely helped. And also, the way they set up the surprise appearances was smart.
Yeah. However, what are they going to do for the Women's Royal Rumble match going forward now? Because you probably can't have the same surprises you had as you had this year.
Well, you got Trish Lee and Michelle and Beth. They look good.
Yeah, but who else are you going to fill the Rumble with?
Well, you can start Trish Lee and Michelle and Beth. Do you forget there's girls in NXT that are going to get called up?
Yeah.
The women's roster, they don't really release people anymore. The women's roster is going to have like 30. It's going to have more call-ups later this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They only use 2 NXT talents. That's it.
Alright, well, anyway, my grade for the match
Why
is...
wasn't he done? You were... You know what? You're talking about what they're doing in future years. Code Geass for 2018 was actually off to a good start.
Yeah, it is off to a good start, yes.
They only used 2 NXT women. I'm pretty sure they're going to call up a whole bunch of NXT women this year. Because they have a whole bunch of women coming into NXT.
I honestly don't see that many women being called up.
Ember, Iconic, and potentially Shayna are definitely.
At Mania?
And by next year's Rumble!
Whatever.
They call people up all the time throughout the year.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, why did you say at Mania? No, at Mania is Ember, potentially, for the woman. And Iconic, once they get done getting boob jobs. But... Wait, are you worried about Rumble or Mania?
What one you heard about?
Well, you were talking about the Rumble.
Yeah.
Well, next year's... Okay.
Okay, here's my problem with it.
Okay, next year... I made a mistake. I didn't mean Shayna.
You had, on your current roster, only, what, half of the women were actually cared about off the current roster in this match.
That means that's a problem they got fixed with building them up.
Yeah. So...
Alright, we're making the time with the nostalgic for Wiener. And Asuka, Sasha, Becky, Bayley, and Nia. So that, it's 7 of them.
Okay, so... a little less than half.
Right, because it's... And Alexa and Charlotte in the 30 ship, so...
You can't keep on asking the Legends to half fill this Rumble. And you're only going to replace them with 4 women from NXT.
Yeah, but... the men do Legends all the time.
Yeah, but generally it's not half of the Rumble.
The Legends weren't half the Rumble.
Yeah, almost.
No, was it? It was Leah?
It was 13. It was 13 surprises. It's literally 2 off of half.
It was not half. Okay, say next year. By next year's Rumble, Ember, Iconic, and Nikki are up, say.
Okay.
Charlotte or Alexa. Charlotte and Alexa are more than likely in it. Alright, probably more than likely in it next year, too. So, you're still at... Okay, so now you just need to fill 12 spots instead of 13. Alright, problem solved. There you go. It's just a rotational fix. Now, as I was saying, he's worried about next year. There may not be a Women's Rumble next year. Because it's going to be harder to top this year's. Because this year's had no right to be this good.
No.
And it was also smart on how much they gave the Legends in this case. They didn't just treat them as the people who come out so the new girls could look good.
Yeah.
The crowd was dead, but they picked them back up. It was the hard work, the smart use of the pass names, and most of the men's match, who it came down to, it all really worked. It came down to the same thing. The WWE favorite, the girl fucking Cena versus Asuka. This was a ton of fun, and it's something I think would be more appreciated if WWE didn't go through with the history build up.
I gave it an A+.
I'm giving it an A+, but next year's is going to be just as good, I predict.
I don't predict that whatsoever.
You could tell me the same thing about the men. It's the same people are in it every year.
The same people are in it every year.
But nobody complains about the men.
Yeah, because the men actually have interesting characters they can add in.
The woman.
Generally, a lot of people actually care about...
The interesting characters here were the Legends.
Generally, in the Men's Royal Rumble match, you can care about up to 80% of the match, at the very least.
Well, I cared about all the Legends here.
Yeah, that's the problem, but how often are you going to call them back just so they can fill half the Rumble?
If I look like Trish, I'll be calling her back every day.
Well, I would like calling on Trish too, but however, Trish is much closer to her expiration date than the woman you have on the current roster.
I believe it. It's just not. Trish looks like she failed with any of this modern day woman. Half of the current women look like they were at their expiration date. On some.
Some of them never had a date.
No, I think some of them went on dates before all the men.
I meant they were never, pasteurized.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Yeah.
Pasteurized like a gallon of milk. None of them have that date, so now there's all like those diseases and crap in there.
Then post-match, Asuka stared down the real champion and Alexa. But then Ronda Rousey arrived. She stared him down, pointed to the WrestleMania sign, and wanted a handshake from Asuka. Asuka refused. Rousey again pointed to the sign, then shook hands with Stephanie. I know a lot was rumored about Asuka versus Rousey, but I don't see them doing that yet.
No, not yet.
I think we're getting Charlotte versus Asuka. Bliss versus Nia.
Nia, probably, yeah.
And Ronda versus Stephanie of some sort.
Yeah.
That's what I think we're getting.
Yeah, I feel that's how we're getting. That's what we're getting to, rather than. My overall grade, I'm going to be a little biased here, and I'm actually going to say it was an A. It's probably one of the most fun weekends I've actually had in wrestling. And this show, I think, may have been the most fun I've actually had.
I gave it an A-. The overall show was good. The two Great Rumble matches are very good. The Championship and SmackDown Tag Championship. The Raw matches did kind of bring the grade down a little bit.
Yeah.
But Women's Rumble was able to save it. Recovered the crowd. Good, great, nice surprises all the way through.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a major pay-per-view not shit the bed after a great takeover.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yes.
At least have it be.
Yes.
Yeah. Takeover's definitely better wrestled, but I think I had the same amount of fun. In both.
So for now, I give it an A-. Next video will be the Raw Sunday Live. So for live NXT reviews with a twist starting this week.
Yes.
All 4 shows.
All 4.
Battle it out for show of the week. Since things are happening now on the road to WrestleMania.
4.
So there's all 4.
All 4. 4. Never have so little created so much havoc.
See you then.
4.